We begin tonight with developing news. State health officials are no longer recommending masks for those who are vaccinated. Welcome to Western Mass News at 10 on Fox 6. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Jordan Jagalinzer. Our team coverage on this new update begins with Western Mass News reporter Lexi Oliver. She joins us live in studio after getting answers on where you can remove that mask. Lexi?
Chris and Jordan, we wanted to know how this will impact you in the places you visit most every day. So we checked in with local businesses to see where their mask rules stand.
The Massachusetts Department of Public Health announcing on Tuesday that it is no longer recommending people to wear masks indoors in public if they are vaccinated, creating many lingering questions. So we started making calls, reaching out to businesses across Western Mass to see how they plan on handling this new guidance.
We would probably lift it, but we would also put it to everyone's own discretion. I know when they lifted it before, we still had staff that continued to wear it.
Marco DiNardo, manager of DiNardo's Pizzeria in East Longmeadow, tells Western Mass News they currently require masks for staff and customers who are dining in, but that could change if East Longmeadow lifts its mask mandate. He tells us the feedback from customers has been pretty evenly split.
Some customers are just really against the whole mask thing, and others think we should have it a little bit further on.
East Longmeadow, Holyoke, Northampton, Springfield, and East Hampton all currently still require masks indoors, and their boards of health will assess the mandates in the coming weeks. Over in Chicopee, the city has been leaving the decision up to businesses for the last couple of months, and the owner of Fruit Fair tells us that came as a relief.
It's very cumbersome to work in. And we do a lot of physical activity, all our employees, from cashiering in a fast pace to stocking shelves, and it feels like we don't get enough oxygen.
And she says most of her customers have felt comfortable removing the mask.
Yeah, more and more people are actually dropping it, and they're vaccinated. More and more people are getting the boosters.
What about other stores like Stop & Shop? Officials tell us, quote, in the state of Massachusetts, Stop & Shop will continue to abide by all local mask mandates that remain in place. In cities and towns where mask mandates have been lifted, Stop & Shop will follow CDC guidance as we have throughout the pandemic and strongly encourage all associates, customers, and vendors to wear a mask while inside our stores, regardless of vaccination status. How about gyms? We're working to get you those answers. Best Fitness in Springfield tells us they already have a rule in place that masks are optional inside the facility. Snap Fitness tells us masks are optional at most of their locations, but in cities where a mandate is still in effect like Holyoke, they are required inside. And we wanted to know if you'll have to remain masked up at the movie theater. Cinemark tells us in a statement, quote, in accordance with the CDC recommendation, face masks are required for non-vaccinated guests and strongly encouraged for all other guests except where required by local mandates. Overall, many say they think it should be left up to personal preference.
Everyone knows their own health and knows their limits and what they should and shouldn't be doing.
The DPH says masks are still required across the state on public transportation, in healthcare facilities, and at correctional facilities. This announcement is still brand new, so communities will be making decisions in the coming weeks about their COVID guidelines. We'll continue to keep you updated on the latest developments. But for now, live in studio, Lexi Oliver, Western Mass News.